Hello everyone. Okay, this is what I carry in my backpack to travel light video. Version 2016, late 2016. My first one was in 2012. Equipment was much bigger back in the day. To me, like 4 years ago, makes a big difference. So we're gonna go and start for the backpack I carry now. This is a Lowepro, what is it, 102 AW. I get it from B&H, really good price, pretty cheap. I mean, not cheap, but affordable. It's a really good quality backpack. It has a side here to put a tripod to. There's a little rainproof bag that goes all over it. Okay, I don't want to make it long with the backpack. Just wanted to show a little bit. Let's put this aside. My camera for this trip is gonna be a Sony a6000. It's my 1-year-old toy. And for lenses, I'm gonna carry the two kit lenses I can with the camera, or that you can buy for the camera. It's a 16 to 50 millimeters and 55 to 210 millimeters. I also like to carry a manual lens with me. I love shooting with manual lenses. You have more control, and they're solid, and they're like pretty sharp if you get the right lens to work with your camera. So my lenses of choice are like Nikkor lenses made for Nikon cameras, or like some people say Nikon. It's Nikon, people. Nikon. Otherwise, the other one is Canon. Okay. Anyways, so some lenses are like 20 millimeters, 24 millimeters, 28 millimeters, 35 millimeters. I don't know. It's up to you what you want to bring with you in your trip. My lens of choice for this trip is gonna be the Nikkor 24 millimeters f2.8, and you're gonna need an adapter to use that lens with this camera. So you can get cheap adapters online from eBay, from Amazon, whatever. So I got this adapter that is 2-in-1 because it's just a regular adapter to go from the lens to the camera, but also it's a tilt adapter. So it's good to make like time lapse. You can get creative and get like really nice pictures with that. So with this and this lens, remember that this camera has a 1.5 magnification factor, so it's gonna be 36 millimeters. This 24 is gonna be 36 millimeters with this lens. And also, I carry this focal reducer. It's a lens turbo focal reducer, Zhongyi, or like this. So what it does is demagnify the lens and bring it to something similar to 35 millimeters equivalent on film cameras. So it's not exactly, but if it's a 24 millimeters, it's gonna end up being like something around like 27 millimeters or so. Please don't judge me for that. I'm just making numbers in my head. Okay, beside that, for when you replace lenses, you need to have an air blower, because dust can get in your sensor when you remove one lens into the other one. So you always need one of these guys. You are a little bit this before putting an next lens. So I'm gonna put a lens now. I'm gonna start setting to put everything in my bag. So I'm gonna put the focal reducer, and I'm gonna put the manual lens that I'm gonna bring with me. Oops. Hold on, I need something else to put this lens. This focal reducer that I have is for Canon. So what I need to do is in my Nikkor lens put a Canon adapter, and then from there I put it here. The reason I bought a Canon adapter for this is because I have a lot of Canon lenses, EF lenses. So it's easy for me just to get an adapter that I can then buy little adapters to adapt a lot of lenses. Blah blah blah. Okay, we're here right now. Put this away. And blower, and then we definitely need a lens cloth to clean the lenses. I also use the pen to clean the lenses. So on this side, here's a brush to clean the lenses, and in the other side, my hands are clean, so don't judge that neither. And this is what you use to clean the lens in the front. Something like this, in circles, if it's required. Other thing that I always carry in my bag when I travel is lens filters. I have an ND filter and a CPL filter. So ND is a neutral density filter. You can make the image darker. You can use it for many purposes, to make videos in wide aperture or to make long exposures. The Polarizer filter is to cut the reflection from water, glass, and metal specifically. You can use it to take pictures of like nice landscapes and make the sky darker, but I don't recommend it with like lenses that are too wide. A lot of people use lenses 12 millimeters with this camera, like Canon, or I can't remember the other two. They are like all the same manufacturer. I wouldn't recommend to use a CPL with those because the sky is gonna look funny. Oh, definitely batteries. You need extra batteries. My extra batteries of choice are Wasabi Power. They're like really good quality. So what I do, I rotate the batteries. This one is to be charged, that's why it's flipped the other way. That way I know that that battery is being used already. So a charger, I usually bring a phone that I use as a GPS. Yeah, this is an old iPhone 4, but I just use it as a GPS. It's an app called Geotag Photos that I combine later in a Lightroom, this file with Lightroom, and then that tells me where these pictures were taken. Some cameras today comes with a built-in GPS, so you're not gonna need this. Flashlight, especially when you're gonna be shooting at night or waiting for sunset or blah blah. So many occasions that you're gonna need a flashlight. Okay, Speedlite. Speedlite is so important for me. Sometimes you're gonna need it when you're shooting indoors. I'm going for a month and a half, so definitely gonna be some moments that I'm gonna need to use a Speedlite. Batteries for a Speedlite. I may not use it a lot, the Speedlite. So where are the batteries? Okay, here. So I have one set here and two extra sets of batteries here. So I make sure the batteries are different. I have Duracell and envelope, and when they are all facing the same way, that means they are charged. So usually when one set is to be charged, I flip one of the batteries to make sure I don't try to use those and waste time when I'm in the middle of the shooting. Usually don't carry a charger for that because it's too bulky. As I say, these ones are rechargeable, but you can get the disposable ones. The advantage of the disposable ones is that they are recyclable, versus these ones are not recyclable, unfortunately. They need to work in that. Please do, please. Okay, what else I want to show you? Okay, and then this is my new toy. This is a tripod. This is a Coolman Magic 2. They don't manufacture these tripods anymore, and they are super compact. They are not the most solid tripods in the world, but it does the work, and definitely it's much easier to carry with you in a bag. I can add a link to in the description, so you can see actually a demonstration on how to use this tripod. You may be able to find it on eBay. I saw a couple of them. They are around like 80 bucks used. Anyways, okay. And then the ball head for that tripod. It has it comes with a regular ball head like that, and this little quick release plate. But I added to the quick release plate an Arca Swiss plate because I'm gonna use it with my camera that has an L plate, so I can shoot. I can put the camera like this, or I can put the camera like this. So I can shoot portrait mode and I can shoot landscape mode. Okay, now let's start putting stuff in the backpack. Let's see how much I can fit in that bag. We're gonna start with the zoom lens, the telephoto lens. I'm gonna put the camera here. I can fit the little kit lens 16 to 50, and I can fit this adapter in the same compartment there. I can even put the air blower there. The battery, the camera batteries, I'm gonna put it here with the charger. I can even put the cleaning cloth there. So in this pocket here, I'm gonna put the batteries back here. I can put the flash in here. I can find a little bag like this and put the ball head in there. You ask me why I don't put the ball head in the camera, in the tripod already? Well, I can show you that. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. So I'm gonna put the flashlight here. I'm gonna put, oh, this is very important too, hand sanitizer. You never know when you're gonna need it when you're outdoor. I'm gonna put the filters, the phone. If you're gonna use a GPS, you put it here. If not, you don't have to. I don't think I'm gonna carry it this time. And then the tripod. This is what I found out. I found out that I can do with this. This is the way I'm gonna put it here. I don't think this is meant to be like this, but I found this is really useful for that. And that's it. How about that? Yeah? So this is what I'm gonna carry in my next trips. It's not the lightest thing, but definitely it's very compact. I'm gonna be probably climbing. Well, I'm going to Hawaii, so I'm gonna be climbing, and then I need to have something to go between the rainforest and everything. So this can be covered with this when I go to the rainforest and blah 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 blah. Well, but I don't want to make it too long. This is basically what I wanted to show, what's in my bag, and that was my guide, the thing on the side, and how can you bring a lot of stuff or just the stuff that you may need without overloading your bag or bringing stuff that you're never gonna need and it's gonna add just weight in your bag. I hope this video has been useful. It's not a tutorial, it's not meant to be a tutorial, it's just what is in my bag. So don't judge me too hard, but any tips will be appreciated, and your likes always bring happiness. Okay, peace and see you later.